Hello, this is Scott Winnail with a webcast for Tomorrow's World. Today we are awash in the concept of situation ethics, the idea that ethical standards and even morals change based on the situation, individual and national needs. Society today seems to loathe the idea that there might actually be morals and ethics that are always the same and never change. Society and even many of our leaders prefer the notion that morals and ethics have various shades of gray and are almost never black and white. The concept of the ends justifies the means seems to be almost a motto or mantra of the 21st century society we live in. But should ethical societies really espouse and embrace concepts like the ends justify the means or situation ethics? Recently, the U.S. Senate Intelligence Committee released the findings from its long-awaited torture report. According to the Christian Science Monitor, December 9, 2014, the full 6,700-page study remains classified, but the summary offers a detailed and disturbing glimpse into rogue CIA practices that the report concludes misled the White House and Congress. Enhanced interrogation or torture techniques used on Gulf War prisoners located outside of the United States were developed to extract information that could ultimately protect the United States. The theory was that these extreme tactics would help provide sensitive information that prisoners might not readily reveal. These enhanced interrogation techniques are barbaric and torturous tactics that before 9/11 were viewed by the United States as morally wrong. According to a U.S. Supreme Court ruling from 2006, these tactics are a violation of the Geneva Conventions, to which the U.S. has long subscribed. But in the name of protecting the United States, its long-held sense of right and wrong was abandoned in order to more effectively protect it against future terrorist actions. The ends of self-preservation were used to justify the means, torture. What was once considered unethical was now viewed as a situation where it was warranted as ethical, a situation where situation ethics were at work. Ironically, but not surprisingly, the Senate Intelligence Committee also concluded that not only were these torturous tactics ineffective in producing the hoped-for information, but these techniques were far more dastardly than originally reported. For years now, the reputation of and the respect for the United States has been declining. What was once viewed as a great nation and a bastion of morals, a land of peace and justice for all, has in recent years decayed into using tactics of despots and godless men. Alexis De Tocqueville was a French political thinker and a historian who lived in the early to mid-19th century. In his well-known book, Democracy in America, he praised the United States for their greatness and their morals, concluding, quote, "America is great because she is good. If America ceases to be good, America will cease to be great," unquote. That incredibly insightful observation has turned out to be also prophetic, as America and many former Bible-based nations reject their biblical and moral underpinnings. But are ethics really situational? Do the ends justify the means? Are there really no moral absolutes? The God of the Bible would say no, no, and no. Jesus Christ, we are told, is the same yesterday, today, and forever, according to Hebrews 13, verse 8. God also clearly teaches, "I am the Lord, and I do not change." That's Malachi 3:6. This is the same God that cannot lie, according to Titus 1, verse 2. His commandments are a righteous set of laws that are always in play. No, the ends never justify the means when it comes to right and wrong and breaking God's moral and absolute laws. Society today has rejected God's laws, and so it lacks the moral compass it needs. We are reverting back to a society not unsimilar to the time of the judges of ancient Israel, a time when Scripture notes, quote, "In those days there was no king in Israel, everyone did what was right in his own eyes, unquote. That's Judges 21:25. Without moral absolutes, the concepts of right and wrong become mere personal opinion. The encouraging truth, though, is that this same Jesus Christ, who does not change, who is the righteous judge, and whose mercy endures forever, will soon return to the earth and set up his government on the backbone of the Ten Commandments. These are 10 simple, loving laws which, when fully kept, will totally revamp society in every positive, conceivable way. We will usher in, and he will usher in, a society in which the means always matter. Thank you for watching, and for more information, video, and material on biblical news topics, and this topic in particular, please visit us on Facebook or on the web at tomorrowsworld.org.